Hello everyone and welcome back again. Here we are going to talk about scene number 10 about د.فاوستس play by Christopher Marlowe. And this scene is important, which is it includes one of the important events that happens to د.فاوستس. So this scene now shifted to Emperor's place at Innsbruck. The emperor has heard of Faustus' great reputation as magician. So now we have the emperor who wants to know about د.فاوستس because he hears a great news about د.فاوستس, and he wants to know who is د.فاوستس. So he would like to see with his own eyes some proof of Faustus' magical skills. So now he wants to see some performance. He wants to see something that will amaze the emperor. Faustus is ready to satisfy the emperor's curiosity with his magic performance, and he asked the emperor what would have him to do to show his skill. So in this lines, the د.فاوستس asked the emperor, "What can I do to amaze you?" Okay. So the emperor speaks of the greatness of his ancestors, among who was Alexander the Great. So in this paragraph, the emperor asked د.فاوستس about the great Alexander, the most heroic of them all. The emperor would like Faustus to raise Alexander the Great from the tomb in which he lies buried. So د.فاوستس now he cannot do that thing, but he will do something that it is similar to his request. The emperor now wants د.فاوستس to bring back the life of Alexander with his wife. So the emperor wants د.فاوستس to bring the life with his wife to the Alexander, and he wants to see them. The emperor would like Faustus to raise Alexander's beautiful mysteries. So he wants to see them again, but they are not. But د.فاوستس can't do that because they are dead. He wants to see Alexander, and this is they would use to during their lifetime. So Alexander wants د.فاوستس to relive, to bring the life again to them, and he wants to see them. What can they do? How they live their lives, and so on. So Faustus said that's ready to do that, but emperors will not see separates, will only see separates in the guise of Alexander. So now د.فاوستس tells the emperor that I can't do that thing, in fact, but I will do something that's similar to your commands, because I can do that, and I will tell the separates to take a shape as the Alexander and his wife. Yes. Why? Because the actual bodies were reduced to dust long ago. So the bodies of Alexander and his wife are not available. They are dust, they are reduced, and they are not be able to be ready to the life, to be ready to bring to the life. A night at the court is spectacle of the powers of Faustus, whom he thinks to be juggler. So there are short another event, which is about the knight, the man who talks down about Dr. Faustus. He makes a fun of him and something like that. Faustus tells the knight that I will soon deal with him for his insolence. So now Dr. Faustus treats that knight and he tells the knight that I'm going to punish you again, because now I'm busy with the emperor and now I can't do anything for you, but later I will punish you. Faustus tells that knight he will soon deal with him for his insolence. At Faust's command, Mephistopheles brings Alexander and his mysteries, and as we said earlier, and we have already said again, now Dr. Faustus tell Mephistopheles to bring the Alexander and his mysteries, but actually they are not in fact. So they are just in a guise. In a guise means not real shape. They are just in separates. The emperor is surprised when he sees them. Okay, now the emperor is puzzled. He can't believe that. He can't believe that how they are alive. But he is we can say he's puzzled. He's surprised because of seeing them. He can't believe that. Yes. So later, after the spirits are gone, Faustus requests the emperor to send the knight who had spoken to him. And now Dr. Faustus, as we said, that he wants to punish the knight who talks down about Dr. Faustus, and he tells the emperor to send him the knight to punish him. When the knight reappears, so when Dr. Faustus when he sees the knight, what Faustus makes to him? Faustus make a pair of horns on his head. He is seen with a pair of horns on his head as a punishment for his speech, because as we said that the knight talks down to Dr. Faustus. He talks down about Dr. Faustus, and Dr. Faustus wants to punish him, and he makes two horns on his head. The knight abuses Faustus, and now he talks down about Faustus, and Faustus reminds the knight of his insolence. And now Faustus tells the knight that, do you remember when you talks down about me and you called me juggler and something like that? The emperor asks Faustus to remove the horns. Now this is because of the emperor tells Faustus to please don't do that. He is one of my soldiers, and I want you to remove the horns of this knight. Faustus removes the horns and horns the knight to be more respectful. Now Dr. Faustus tells the knight, please don't do that again. You have to be respectable, especially for the scholars in the future. Don't do that again, and they will punish you if you do that again. The emperor promises the generous reward to Faustus for his magic display. Now the emperor tells د.فاوستس that I'm going to give you a prize, I'm going to give you a award because of doing this beautiful display performance. And د.فاوستس amazed the emperor. Okay, all the events that takes place in this scene is important, and I think it's so easy. It's not difficult. It's so important and it's easy. Please, you have to listen again and listen again. And I want to tell you something is very important. A lot of students who ask me about the book, about the book of the play, book of drama by د.فاوستس. I want to tell you that د.فاوستس, there is not such a book, and the book was we depend on, it is not in English, it is in Latin language, so you can't read and understand anything. You will understand a few words and you cannot do anything with the book. Please, the most important thing in a play, in literature at all, you have to do what? You have to understand the events, and that all. When you understand the events, you can do anything you want, and you can answer any question, and you can answer any question that the teacher will the teacher will ask you. So don't worry, you have to understand the events and that all. And at the last, I want to say thank you for watching, and see you again in next video.